Today on Hey, we're going to be talking about
Scott's friend Bill.
Yeah.
World peace?
Yeah.
We're just going to wing it.
I think we should.
Let's wing it. Yeah.
Welcome to Winging It on Wednesday. Is that what we called it?
Winging it on Wednesday?
Wing It Wednesday?
Wing It Wednesday.
Yeah, Wing It Wednesday. Coming up. Welcome, everybody. It's Hey, We're Talking. Brought to you by Borax. What?
Borax, isn't that powder, like, cleaning solution?
Yeah. I flew back in time to my mom in the laundry room with a little box of Borax.
Does your mom have mothballs?
I think she did way back in the day.
Oh, my grandma always had mothballs, and we were just discussing those.
Really?
Oh.
You might want to get those checked.
Oh,
zing! Yeah,
my grandma. All my grandmas are dead, Derek. Thanks.
Oh,
yeah.
Anyway, speaking of laundry rooms, did I tell you guys that story about? By the way, welcome to the show. I'm Scotty D. You know, we got Tuggy T back there, and
hey, man. And I like
P.
I like the old school radio throwback. Brought to you by Borax. You know. What's next? Brought to you by a rich chocolatey Ovaltine, kids.
Ovaltine?
That's kind of old.
To drink your Ovaltine? That's one of the best scenes. But then we can't say what he says next. But he was mad.
Fudge.
No, he didn't say fudge. Anyway, speaking of
dash
more Ovaltine, please.
we had our laundry room in the basement when I was growing up, and we had this big laundry tub, like just a big huge sink, but it was like one of these metal, I don't know if anybody has these anymore, but it's like a cast iron big huge laundry tub. And my buddy Bill, when he would spend the night, I hope I didn't tell you guys this story already.
I don't know this story.
Okay.
Derek, do you?
I don't remember the cast iron laundry tub.
Okay,
I don't remember the Borax. I don't remember Bill in the basement.
So,
well, I think Bill drowned in the laundry tub after
Bill in the basement.
Borax.
Yeah, Bill ate Borax in the bathtub in the basement.
That was a good Patton Oswalt impression of a fat guy. Anyway, no, when he would spend the night, my dad used to have to get up for work at 4 a.m. Okay. And so if Bill spent the night, even in the summertime, obviously Dad was still working, we would be in the basement, and my mom could hear everything. So there's still a bathroom up there, but there was a bathroom at the top of the basement stairs.
Down there. Sorry.
And Bill went upstairs to go to the bathroom this one time he spent the night, and walked back down the stairs, and I hear my mom walking across the floor. Creak, creak, creak. She comes to the top of the stairs. Scotty. And I'm like, what? You know, I'm a teenager, so I'm a jerk. What? She goes, could you tell Bill to come back up here and wash his hands? Because he didn't wash his hands after he peed. So I was like, what, Mom? Stop it. And got all mad. So anyway, after that happened, Bill and I were just like, dude. So we went into the laundry room and we would just pee in the laundry tub. Now, I had to get up on my tippy toes, so I don't know how Bill did it.
Does your mom know this story?
Yeah, I told her recently, and she was just like, oh, Scotty, yuck. And I was just like, you just turn the water on a little bit and you pee right in there. It was fine. That way we didn't have to come upstairs and tell you to wash our hands. So bad.
You could have just used a comfortable bathroom and washed your hands.
Exactly. Listen, I'm a neat freak because of her with the washing of hands and stuff like that. I don't get it. I still don't to this day. I never had a problem with washing my hands, but there's a lot of guys who don't do it. And kids.
Yeah, Bill, wash your hands, man.
He thinks I'm a complete freak about germs, but dude, I don't have that thing where I'm around kids all the time. I don't have the immunity built up. So if I go over there and they got the snot bubbles and the coughing and the hacking, I'm getting sick. That's the bad thing about it. So he gives me a hard time all the time because his kids will go to the bathroom and they come out and I'm like, oh, he didn't wash his hands.
So it's hereditary, huh?
Yeah, I passed it on. Bill, could you ask your son to wash his hands, please? No, I don't say anything. I just make a face. That's the worst. I just go,
Kids, stay away. Kids, stay away from me.
I'm just like,
You
ooh.
say it on here, and so now Bill knows.
He knows. Dude, this guy's known me for so long. He knows what a freak I am. It's okay.
And Bill listens to the show.
I don't think he does, quite frankly. We'll know now since I'm talking about it. I don't think he does. He put something on Facebook today.
Is it Bill with the last initial M?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
No,
commented
dude,
on
no.
some of our stuff before.
I don't think he's not very often.
Well,
We'll
we'll know if he listens.
He put a
another
thing
Bill
on
M.
Facebook today, and said that my dog was not manly enough of a dog, and I was like, why do you put that on? Why are you saying that? I mean, I can criticize my dog, but not you. Back off.
Yeah, that's kind of rude because you have these feminine dogs. It doesn't make you not
I
a
have
man.
one feminine dog that is a female and one dog that's all man.
He
Dog male. He's
male.
fine. He's afraid of everybody, but he knows what to do.
That's a bizarrely specific criticism to levy at somebody. Your dog is not masculine enough.
Yeah.
Well, your kids don't wash their hands.
Yeah. You can always counter with that.
No,
Yeah.
because people will be like, "Hey, it's just a dog. Those are people. You can't say stuff
Yeah,
about people's
Bill.
kids." See, let's not go too far on this because if he does listen, then I'm gonna catch so much crap for it. It's
I
gonna be
cannot wait to see
ridiculous.
his comment on Facebook
He's
We'll
not-
let
because
him know.
he will comment on this video, and that's going to be funny.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
and we'll put it in the description. We'll tag him in it. Hey, Bill,
No, don't
listen
no.
to this show.
I don't want to tag anybody I know in any videos. Okay.
Yeah, as soon as this post, I'm just going to go, hey, Bill Moore, check this one
You
out.
said his
gotta-
whole name.
You got to bleep that out.
Oh
You gotta
my
bleep that out.
gosh, you
It's a very
moron!
uncommon. And it's a very uncommon name. So,
Yeah.
So
Idiot.
Yeah, you'll have to bleep that out now. It was total accident.
I know it was. That's
here's
what made
Scott
it funny.
getting on to me about not spreading the videos enough. I'm like, go tag your friend in it that we're actually talking about. No, I don't want him. I don't want nobody to listen to this show. Never.
Hey, listen, let me ask you a specific question then, and you'll understand my life. Has any of your family or friends commented on any of our videos in a negative way?
No.
Either one of you.
No.
The silence is golden. Guess what? I've had more people, family and friends of family, say stuff. I told you on the last show, there was somebody that's friends with my parents who said something about one of our videos. And I'm just like, I have to tell myself, you're not the target audience.
Maybe you just need to change your ways.
Listen, that was because we did
Family.
the Master Debaters show and they didn't like the Master Debaters show.
I didn't understand what that meant until you explained it last week.
Liar.
I
That's
had
exactly
no idea.
why you called it that. To rile people
no.
up. To get me
No,
in
I just-
trouble.
Not at all. I'm just like, this is a good idea. And then you explained in more detail what you thought it meant. And I'm embarrassed, actually.
The sad thing is there's probably people that only know me that are hearing you say that stuff. And they're like, wow, Scott should have told him about that and he would have never done that. He's full of crap, by the way.
Maybe you should have.
Ridiculous.
Gosh,
I mean-
you either need new family and friends or you need a new podcast. So choose. You can choose right now.
I'm
See,
just
you-
going to
you
keep being
have it-
me.
It's us or them.
Have a new podcast called Christian Chronicles, and everybody could watch it. You'd have tons of followers.
Trust me when I tell you, if I did a podcast called Christian Chronicles, my dad would have more to say about that than anything I've ever done on here.
Well, your
There's
dad's got
only-
a
Yeah.
Your
There's only
dad's
First
got-
and Second Chronicles.
your dad's got a choice. It's either Hey We're Talking or Christian Chronicles. So it's
he doesn't have to listen to either of them, really.
Yes,
That's
he does. He has to.
We
I'm
want
afraid-
him. We want him to be on the show someday, but
I wonder if
I
he
gotta
would.
mentally prepare. He would totally do it. He probably all excited about it.
That would have to be a Saturday edition because that's going to be a interesting one.
Yes.
And
Hey.
we can't guarantee it's going to be like 30 minutes like our typical show.
It'll be loads of fun for you guys. I'll still have fun too, but I think you guys will have so much fun listening to my dad make me feel uncomfortable.
So here's the thing. We won't tell him this. He may not listen to this episode, but let's make it a drinking game for the people at home. No. Every time he goes,
if he's going to listen, and he won't come on the show if that's what you say. He won't come on the show.
Anytime he says idiot,
no,
or
no,
done.
He won't come on the show then. Hey, so let me just say this too. I don't know if this has happened to you guys, but you tell me again. This is the type of people that are in my life. Are you ready for this? I've had many people say, you should have me on the show sometime. People ask me that all the time. Family, friends, you should have me on the show. Does anybody say that to you guys?
Nope.
No.
My cousin that I really did not have a really strong relationship with for a long time. He's the same age as me, but we weren't super close. We just started talking one day, and the conversations turned into and I'm not a phone talker. We're talking 3-hour phone calls, which was
wow.
What is going on? I don't talk to people for 3 hours, but I mean, it was nice to catch up with him. So now we talk pretty regularly. He calls me. I don't call him because I'm a jerk.
Does he have an awesome job? Does he got something cool going on that would, contribute
I'm not going to say
show?
anything about his job, but his thing is he wants to be on the show to talk about cryptocurrency, so blockchain. Do you know what that is? So Bitcoin, you heard of Bitcoin?
I've heard of it, but I don't really care about any of that crap.
Right.
If it'll strengthen your relationship with your cousin, I will we will have him on, and I will ask tons of stuff about cryptocurrency, why I need to have it, why I need to buy my Diet Mountain Dews with Bitcoin or whatever you said it was.
That cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, that's like the money for the dark web or the deep web. I mean, it's just
they already nailed people for it. There's a bunch of documentaries on Netflix about it.
That doesn't mean it's stopped.
No,
so I just don't get why. I don't understand. And maybe your cousin can help me with.
We can't talk too much about this because then we'll have to have him on the show. I'm not saying I don't want him on the show. I'm just saying I'm not ready to just every single person that says, "Hey, you should have me on the show." I feel like if I open the gate, it could become disastrous.
Well, go ahead, Derek.
Well, I was gonna say, who else wants to be on the show, and for what reason? Do they just want to be on the show just to hang with us?
Lots of people think they're funny and they have things to add to the show.
Here's the funny thing, Derek. They can just go hang out with Scott. I think they just want to hang out with us on the show.
What it is.
They could hang out with him off the show, but I think they just want to get on the show to hang out with
Derek's
us.
brother can't wait to get on our show.
Yeah,
right,
what's going on with that, Derek?
Look at how Derek's face changes if you're watching.
I don't know. I don't know.
He did tell me in the parking lot at the QT, love your show, guys. That's what he said to me, and I was like, oh. He said, I need to come on sometime. I said, yeah, that'd be great.
Why don't we should set that up? I mean, that'd be good
He's
to get him
being
on the
nice.
show.
He doesn't really want to be on the show.
Let's call his bluff, man.
I think he would. Let me call him right now.
No, don't. The problem is he's actual big time, and he'll have to run it past people.
But we'll keep it. I mean, we'll keep everything clean and talk about the state of country music. And I mean, we'll
just talk to him. I don't care about the state of country music. We'll ask him what's going on with him. Who cares?
No, I mean, all of it. I mean,
dude
why
knows
not?
Keith Urban.
Yeah.
Hello. Nicole Kidman probably was
Australia.
there one time. Did he meet Nicole Kidman?
I don't think he's been to. I don't think he's been to their house yet. Yeah,
okay.
But I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows Nicole, but Keith Urban is his boss, producer, co-write, songwriter. They've sang some songs together.
That's
cool.
incredible.
It's cool.
Wow.
Keith
Can we
Urban's
get Keith?
tweeted
Can we
about him a
get-
couple of times.
Can we get Keith Urban on the show?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny? The Creator Cast people would be mad at us because is he from Australia? Or yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, is he a New Zealander? But he's Australian.
I don't, and I don't want anybody to think that I have just like this access to
No.
Keith Urban or anybody, because
But it's fun to
Brandon.
make it sound like it.
I mean, it does, but Brandon, he's still trying to be up and coming, and he's doing it right, and he's still starstruck and in awe of a lot of these people that he gets to work with. He is very humble around these folks and gives them their due.
Oh yeah, they
And-
deserve it.
He's like, any time that he gets to spend with these incredibly talented people in Nashville, he's very thankful and humbled and tries to give as many props their way.
Don't forget
Yeah.
that he was also thrilled and humbled to help you choose your pipe winner on your YouTube channel.
Yes, he was.
He was great.
Because I'm family.
Exactly. All right, listen, we got to take a break. We're going to come back. If you haven't noticed yet, we're just, what do we say we're going to call it? Winging It Wednesday?
Yeah.
We have a topic.
We're just winging it on Wednesday. We'll be back, and we're going to wing a little bit more. Fast, simple, and affordable. That's what registering your domain name with GoDaddy will be. Fast, simple, affordable. And if you listen to this show, Hey, We're Talking, you know you're getting a discount, 30% off if you go to trygodaddy.com/HWT. Again, 30% off. All you have to do is go to trygodaddy.com/HWT for 30% off your domain name and other business services provided by GoDaddy. Welcome back to Hey, We're Talking. We are we're winging it a little bit. We're going to admit it. We're winging it. I told a little opening story, and then we start talking about family and goofiness and nah. Hey.
We have topics, and that's what this show's about. Whether we have a topic that we're going to discuss or whether we don't have a topic we're going to discuss, it's still fun. It's still funny. So, and half our shows, I mean, every show, half the show is just us winging it.
Yeah.
That's true.
The first half of the show, we're always just like, hey, what's going on? Let me tell you about my laundry tub.
Wow, that was a great impression of him, Derek. That was awesome. Spot on.
It wasn't meant to be a direct impression.
I liked it, though. Go ahead.
Well, you killed it, man.
But he always tries to do like a direct impression of me, like, it's Derek Sapp.
yeah, I'm not the only one.
by
Bob does it
YouTube."
too. Yell at Bob too.
Me? Have you
Yes.
heard me do that, Derek? I don't think so.
You want me to go back and find it on the tapes? I got
You'll
them
never
all.
find it. You'll never find it. We can't even come up with a proper clip show because we don't want to go back and look through it. Like,
I did make a clip show, but you're saying it wasn't proper. I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're laying down.
well, no, I know you did the Christmas thing, which was cool.
No, there was
That was
another
cool.
one too. There was a clip show one time because one of the shows we recorded got eaten, basically.
Well, I don't watch the show, so
Yeah, it got eaten like it was a cassette tape in your
Yeah.
cassette player, or
Like in the
You know,
movie
like your-
Airheads.
Hey
Your old-
guys,
your
today's
8-track that
topic
you
we're
had
going to be
to-
talking about old technologies that we don't have anymore. Name 5 things that we had when we were kids that your kids will never know.
I told you guys the other day that I watched Guardian of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
This won't spoil the movie or anything, but he winds up getting a Zune player. Do you guys remember that?
Yes.
Zune, when that came out, that was like before I think it was right before Apple came out with theirs, or maybe right after or whatever. But Zune, then that didn't last very long. I don't know who made that, but
Microsoft.
did they?
Hey,
it was
by the way,
pretty
Zune and
funny to
Microsoft,
see.
if you want to sponsor the show, just let us know here at heywe'retalking@gmail.com.
We're just winging it here on a Wednesday. Bob, was Guardians of the Galaxy 2 any good?
Yeah.
I loved. So I saw it in the movies originally with my son, and then my wife and I we were just hanging out last night, and I'm like, well, why don't we watch a movie? You know, so we went through tons of stuff, just kind of looking at movies, and that came up, and she's like, oh, I haven't seen that yet. I'm like, I'll watch it again, you know, because I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's
I
fun.
think it's a fun movie, and at the end you don't feel like, you know, if you watch some of the other Marvel movies and stuff, you don't feel like you're a superhero, but you're just kind of in a good mood and kind of laughing, and that's kind of how the whole movie was. It was a good time.
Good.
And they're introducing like possibility of another
Yeah,
movie franchise.
there'll be
Although
another
he got
Guardians of the
accused of
Galaxy.
something. I'm not going to give it away, but the person at the end got accused of something in Hollywood.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of that going around, but I mean, you know how that goes. So
Talking about, we can't talk about that topic. Oh my gosh, don't touch that with a 10-foot pole.
My son and I went to see Star Wars again last night.
And
the new one. The new one. I mean, we both seen it before.
do you like it?
Oh yeah.
Because there's some major hate for that.
we
one.
went and saw that.
And
Look at me being all movie.
I know you look at you,
know?
dude.
Yeah, so we just went I don't know, Sunday or something like that. My wife, my son, and I, and we loved it. We thought it was a great movie.
You know what I think
So,
happens is,
I
are
haven't
you a
seen
huge
what all
Star
the-
Wars fan?
I'm not like a mega fan, but I'm a fan.
Okay. What about you, Derek? Huge fan?
Casual fan.
Okay. See, that's what I think it is, because I didn't get into it when I was a kid, and I came into it with kind of like low expectations, and I enjoy almost all of them now. I mean, there's aspects of it that I don't like. Like, I didn't like Jar Jar Binks. Hello. Did anybody?
Yeah, he was annoying.
But I wasn't too excited when I saw that little thing with Chewbacca, though. But people said it wasn't that bad. That little thing, you know.
Yeah, that was funny, and I think the hate for that. I think all the hate for these movies are overblown. Remember, this is the time of social media and Reddit and forums, and people are just on this stuff with critical analysis just immediately, and it gets a little too, at 45 minutes in, it gets too much
Get
criticism.
bogged down, yeah.
Well, but the thing is, it's like, where do these people want the story to go? You know what I mean? It's like, this isn't your story, and the other people are creating it. And I haven't seen any of the critiques, but I mean, to me, it's just like, it was a good movie. I liked it. It was good. It continued the Star Wars story properly, and I don't know. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, yeah. So there you go. A hearty endorsement from 2 of the 3 members of Hey We're Talking for Star Wars The Last Jedi.
By the way, the Zune player ended in 2011.
Yeah, it never caught on. Zune only had people who were just like pure, unadulterated Apple haters. Because there's like a huge group of Apple haters out there.
Just to hate it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I love Apple, but they're not as amazing as they have been recently.
Show off your iPhone, Scott. Let's see it. I know you got it. Show
I
off
do
your
have
iPhone.
one. I have one back there. I haven't sold it yet, but I'm going to be selling it. I went to the dark side of the moon, and the only reason being, this is the honest truth. I'm not even joking. It's a cost-saving measure for a limited time. So there you go. Sorry, I'm being honest.
Once you pay off your debt, you'll
Back
jump
on the
back
iPhone. Yep.
Yeah, you'll get yourself back in debt, right?
I don't want to go back in debt.
No, man, this is iPhone 6. I got it for $200.
Yep.
And
I did not get my iPhone 10 for $200, unfortunately.
Well, you get
But it's
an
only
earlier
a month.
version.
It's only a month old, so I'm going to get almost all the money I spent on it back.
Yeah.
But
Not from me.
Let's not go into that.
I officially have the oldest iPhone in the house.
What's
so
yours?
I've got an iPhone 6.
Yeah,
plus.
but it's from work, so you're probably going to get something awesome from work.
No, they put like a stoppage to upgrades
They
unless
put
you
the
absolutely
kibosh
need
on it.
Oh yeah. So I've got an iPhone 6 plus.
Just start
My-
overloading
my-
it with apps and stuff so it crashes.
My daughter has an iPhone 6S. My son has an iPhone 7. My wife has an iPhone 8. So
Ooh.
yeah,
The 8's,
I don't know.
The 8's supposed to be. I mean, here's the truth. It doesn't have facial recognition like the iPhone 10, but it's supposedly a really great phone, the 8.
yeah. It seems like a nice phone in my wife's hands.
You don't get to touch it ever? Plus,
No,
you have
it's
a
her-
plus, don't you? You have a plus.
Yeah. Well, she's got a plus too.
Oh, you
So-
said 8 though, so it's
Well,
8 plus.
I just So my daughter's got a 6S plus.
Oh, they all
my
have
son-
pluses.
My son's is a 7.
Just
not
the
plus.
small one.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Well, his choice was either get the 7 regular size or the 6S plus,
dude.
and he's like, I'll just go with the 7.
Wow.
So it's like, all right, that's
It's a
fine.
great choice.
iPhone 6, 32 gigs.
And you like it, don't you?
Yeah.
It's perfect for you. I mean, let's be real. Everybody who's watched the show from the beginning, Derek was using like a Samsung Galaxy S2 or something
Yeah, he was.
before this.
3, yeah.
3.
I think it was like an S-1 or something.
So getting a 6 is like him jumping light years into the future.
It's true, but I love it. And so when this thing gives up, maybe in a year or two, I'll just get an iPhone 7. It'll be like, yeah.
No, the battery on that phone won't last that long, and then your
Yes,
phone will
it
get
will.
slow.
It will.
That's
the
Apple's
thing that
issue.
everybody's getting all freaked out about. But here's the thing. So Apple was like, "Oh crap," and then right away, hey, and then right away, they said that they're going to drop the price of new batteries for iPhones replacements because they didn't want people to know. It's just that's the thing that's so
it's
crazy.
True. They slow down the phones. It's true.
No,
And
what they
part-
do is because of
part
the
of it is-
battery, though.
That's what they
why
say.
they do it. It's true.
That's what they say. I
They
mean,
slow it down.
Stop putting your love for Apple. Put that aside for a second. They slow it down, of course, so you can upgrade and
Well,
get a
that
new phone.
probably is a nice thing
Yes.
too. Yeah, they want you to upgrade.
called planned obsolescence.
But
Yes.
but the truth is, ultimately, they have a good reason, and that is these operating systems, as they continue to get more complex and they go on these older technology, it eats the battery up. It slows down the movement of everything. So they wanted to make sure it still works. So they do some tinkering. to
Yeah,
slow you
that's
down
why
a
you
little.
got rid of your iPhone X after 1 month.
I haven't gotten rid of it yet. It's like
The
literally
battery-
sitting 10 feet away from me.
The battery on his iPhone X just slowed down way too much in the first month.
No, it
Exactly.
didn't.
He noticed the difference.
That phone was really fun. I really liked it. I'm
So
not
now
gonna
I
lie.
understand why my first generation iPad Mini is so slow.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
I
If
haven't
you've
been
got
able
the
to-
first
been a-
iPad Mini, that's why. Yeah,
I do.
You got. It won't.
Yeah.
It won't even update anymore, will it?
No, it stopped at like 9.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. What do you do with that stuff? So in my drawer, I've got, well, the iPad still works, but barely.
Yeah.
I've got the iPad. I've got a second generation, just what is it? The media player, the
iPod.
just iPod. Yes.
Yeah.
So I've got a second generation iPod and like 2 other older phones. What do you do with that crap?
You should have sold them a long time ago, but you can recycle them. There's people that would still buy it for parts.
Yeah, I guess.
Put it up on eBay. Say it's junk. We want to get rid of it. Or put it on the Let Go app. Hey, Let Go.
I am on there, and I actually just sold some floor mats.
And
to a guy.
I'll let you say it then, since you use the Let Go app. Go ahead.
I just sold some floor mats. To,
If you want to
I have no clue what you're talking
sponsor
about.
the show, Let Go, all
Uh-oh.
you have to do is contact us at heywe'retalking@gmail.com.
Oh,
Wow, that took a long time to get you to get there.
That seemed forced.
It was forced. All of them are forced.
If
not-
if the
it's not
Force
how
would
we
like
do
to
it.
sponsor our show, then just
That
don't
would be
do
awesome, dude.
Don't do anything because it just happens naturally.
Yes, it does.
40,000 downloads. Done.
I
did-
That's all you're going to go for?
No, here's what's funny. The
A
reason I
million.
said 40,000 because there's a podcast website or whatever called Podcast One, and so I went to go submit our podcast like I do everywhere else, and I got a message back that said, "Well, we don't accept anyone unless they have 40,000 downloads per episode," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's not us."
They just kicked sand right in our face.
Pretty much. So, but we
That's
are on a new app website. I just forget what it is. Well, because I was trying to think of the website name and I totally forgot. It's like
Sounds like
Aha.
Bob's brain needs
Radio?
to be upgraded to the new operating system.
Do we at least get 40 downloads per episode?
Oh, yeah.
Across across all platforms?
Oh, definitely.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're doing
40 people.
definitely
Thank you.
doing better than that.
No, we are. We had an awesome month last month, dude.
Yeah, last month was
incredible.
really good, and this month has started off really well as well.
So there you go. All right, listen, let's wrap it up. Friday, we do know what we're going to talk about, right? We do. Do you want to preview it? Do you want to tell people what we're going to talk about, or should we just leave it as a secret?
No, we could leave it as a secret.
Okay, we'll leave it as a secret. It's just going to be unbelievable. I mean, you're not going to know. It's like, yeah.
It's a top 5.
It is a
so
top
how about
5.
That? We'll just say that. It's a top 5 list. So I hope you guys are prepared.
We are. All right. So until then, Derek, any last words? Because I feel like, again, we haven't given you the proper amount of time on the show today.
Or maybe I haven't taken the time.
That's true.
Maybe I haven't asserted myself into the convo.
You baited the crap out of us.
You know, why don't you just host Friday's show?
I'll just be here. I'll be here, and we'll do it. I like Scott.
I dodged a bullet.
Yeah, you don't want it. You don't want me taking the reins. Or maybe you do.
Matter.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
I'll be like, hey.
I'm trying to get Scott out of here. That's all.
If that's what you want, we'll make it happen. All right.
That's all we do behind the scenes, everybody. We just accuse each other of trying to take over the show, and we all accuse each other. You just don't want me on the show anymore, do you?
See, it is hey, we're arguing.
I guess it is.
All right. So we'll see you guys on Friday.